if you're curious if I've got any new parts. The other useful one for those of you who don't want to do the super broken strategy is this one. It extends your grace and vulnerability after you get hit, which is nice. This one heals more, that one heals more. And what's cool about the parts is that you can swap them in stage. So you can buy all of them and they're all useful at any point. You just need to like, hey, there's a big energy here, I'm going to switch to the energy double pickup thing and heal more and then switch back to my super guns, which I could do, it's just so pointless that like I don't need to do it. So I could go over out of my way to go up here and show you another pointless alcove. I'm not going to. You have to pretty much go out of your way to get to it. Like, I was trying a lot to see if there was anything hidden up there. And there's not.
I'm trying to remember what stage this is.
This is loosely based on X Hunter Stage 1 from X2.
Oh.
Hello, Yellow.
Flying butter sticks!
Professor Oak?
I don't know. I haven't really been doing any voices in this one. You're welcome.
I was watching
So, real quick, before you go into your story, a little bullshit, instant kill.
Ooh, fuck that.
Yeah, and then this one doesn't have it. Then the next one does. Then the next one also does.
Ooh, tricky.
And then I think this one doesn't. Yeah. So it's just like, well, okay. Also, you can't cling to the wall. I don't know why you'd want to go back up, but you can. And then you get some more butter stick. What were you saying, though? Right.
Oh, I was watching a speed run of Link to the Past earlier today. And they kept referring to the final form of the Master Sword as the Butter Sword.
Mm-hmm.
And just the fact that you get it from the Fat Fairy was really hilarious.
Great.
Like, I'm really surprised no one made Paula Deen jokes. But,
well, not everyone's as classy as you are.
eh.
Alright, so this is stage 2, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I thought. Just
The
wanted...
little flame turrets look like fat chameleon heads.
Oh, that's cute.
Or like the, bird cannons from, Kirby Rainbow Curse.
Man, I haven't played a lot of Rainbow Curse yet.
Oh no, fire!
It's way more red in this than it is on the 3DS.
The color on this TV is also...
It's very strange.
You need to get a calibrator unit.
I've tried calibrating it. Like,
Do you have a calibrator unit, though?
What's a calibrator unit?
It's fancy.
Yeah, it's really, like, it's way more expensive than any one person would ever want to spend on it.
Then no, I probably don't. I mean,
I took a little bit more damage there than I should have.
It's one of those where it's like, if you're an artist, you should have a calibration unit for your monitor.
Or you could just look up the proper calibration and not spend a whole bunch of money. I don't remember which boss this is. Oh, now I do. I took way more damage than I should. This boss sucks ass. He is such a... Look at how long he stays right in your face.
I love the battle space.
I'm gonna let him kill me. Here, I don't have enough health to do this conveniently.
Look at that symbol on his side. What does it mean?
If you get stuck under that platform while he's down there, that drill will consistently damage you, and you can't go up the left side.
I like how, like, pretty much the only original boss in this game so far is complete ass.
Well,
There's also the Skull Reaper thing in the first
intro,
stage.
but...
So, the trick here is do all the damage you possibly can under the guise of your... actually, I might not even need to do this, but usually what I do is I'll do that...
Giga Crush.
And then Giga Crush the rest of it.
Battle Sphinx!
Explode! Because, yeah, the Giga Crush in this one is actually pretty useful against bosses. It's kind of like how Zero Final was in Extreme 1, in that it does, you know, kind of a good chunk of damage. But, it doesn't really... You don't need it super often.
Right.
Okay, so...
Queso.
Shut up, it's too hot for queso. Like ice cream or some shit.
Queso ice cream.
We should get some ice cream.
I didn't lock anything else to show off. No, I didn't. Oh well.
Everything else is locked. Question mark.
Shh. You can get all of Zero's ones. I don't know why the other ones come. But either way, so... Last fortress stage and then the final stuff. So this is the portrait I was talking about earlier. Like, it doesn't look quite right, if you know what I mean. Like, it's a little flat.
Yeah.
Based on her character. Because her design is actually really good. Like I said, we'll, like, throw her up or something.
Or her head is going a different direction than her shoulders.
Or like her helmet is doing something different than her face. Stuff like that.
It's not lined up with her nose.
Yeah, it's a little strange. But not bad, it's just a little off.
It's a bird head.
There's like 3 different perspectives going on.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a point of no return in this where you can no longer switch between X and 0, kind of, which...
Oh, no.
I know, just like...
0.
From an informative standpoint, because it changes the boss of the stage. 0 fights Gareth and X fights Berkana. So, depending on whether or not you want an interesting boss fight that's a fair challenge or something that's completely bullshit, you need to switch right about here. To 0. I will not be doing that. 0 stage is also way worse, because the stage is different based on which character you're going after. But yeah, so this is basically the second to last boss select. In their storylines, you automatically fight, the one associated. There's no choice there.
You're just rumping out floating up there.
He's so neutral. Hi, I'm back. But yeah, so again, point of no return determines the boss. Now that this dialogue is going, even though they make it sound like there's a choice here, there's not. It has to be before this. There's really not a lot I can talk about right now.
So what's actually going on in the plot for those of us that haven't been paying attention?
And had stuff explained to you previously.
I mean, Reploid souls are exploding or something, and these guys are doing it, but why?
These two are basically stealing souls for energy. Like, they're using it to replicate an army and just be powerful. It's not super well explained, but the whole idea is just that it's giving them power.
So it is the plot to the Oracle games.
More power!
To resurrect our dark leader!
No, but yeah, see, they don't say that.
Right.
It's just, like, powering them up.
They haven't gotten off letting the Flames of Despair and whatever the fuck the other one was, because I haven't played those games in forever. Hopelessness, lethargy, I don't give a shit.
Okay, so now...
Despair and rage.
Sorry. Now we've got the electric water back, but there's no hint of yellow in there, so you wouldn't really know it. This part coming up sucks, and I might die, just as a heads up. But luckily... even if I get a game over, the stage is not really on the level. You have to updash there within a time limit.
Oh, that's the water coming.
Yeah.
It's like you're updashing into the ceiling so hard the screen's shaking, bro.
Yeah, and this part gets kind of tricky.
I don't like these butter sticks.
Why you gotta be hating the butter stick? They're just doing
Well, I didn't like them in whatever game they debuted in either. I don't like it.
So, that electricity is instant death, the water is instant death, there's all kinds of timing-related stuff there, and now, to the best of my recollection, it's just gone from the level, so there might be a little bit more here, I don't remember. I'm gonna give it a second, since this does look like a point where you would be avoiding it. But I guess not. Okay.
And now it comes. Ooh,
Okay.
that climbing spray.
Alright, so... this part can be kind of tricky based on, like, knockback and the climbing animation and stuff. Alright, so Shotokan is in here. And I had to read this. You see that gray section of wall?
Yeah.
You can pass through that. Which, based on the Game Boy palette, and remember, this is a Game Boy Color we're talking about, so the screen size, and there's nothing in there right now because I don't have the helmet.
Yeah.
So you basically choose between this or the Shotokan, which... knowing about both of them, why would you ever choose the Shotokan capsule over this? But, yeah, no, like, I blew right past it, and I was like, is there just no special capsule in this one? I have no idea where it could possibly be. There's nothing similar. IX4 Sigma First Form boss room without the little
Spoilers.
mystery
Yeah,
data.
yeah.
Spoilers. Future spoilers. Alright, so she does something kind of cool, and I'm not going to directly showcase it just because it can take a while to go away, and I don't want to accidentally die. If it hits me, it hits me. But she's going to shoot 2 projectiles at me. Eventually a 3rd, but that one doesn't really do anything unique. See if you can spot what they look like. I also like her spray. Like the animated click. Let me experiment on you. This will be my final experiment.
Hey.
Alright, so you see it?
Yeah.
Did you see what it looked like?
An A, now
And
it's
a B.
B. Oh, it takes away your A or your B.
Correct.
Clever.
That's alright.
It's only temporarily. It's basically what, oh, by the way, she's already dead.
I like that it's mirrored when it's coming in the opposite direction.
Yeah, right. It can be a pain, especially since when you don't murder her instantly, she'll start changing the walls or the floor to spikes, and then there's like a platform and stuff. So it does get kind of scary if you let her do it.
She's like that arrow boss from Mario RPG.
I wouldn't know, but probably.